Good evening. I'm the artist presently known as Zan Truluck, and well, this is Masterpiece Studio, and this is my painting, I Wish You Well. So my painting, I Wish You Well, is, like much of my other work, at the intersection of Christianity and hip hop. As such, I Wish You Well is actually based on a lyric by Jay-Z in the song American Dreaming. So in the song American Dreaming, Jay-Z says, "Survive the drought, I wish you well. How sick am I wish you well. I wish you insight so you could see for yourself." And the concept of wishing someone well and what that really means was what was resonating the entire time I was conceiving this piece. Adding to the idea of wishing, there was a cartoon when I was a kid, still around, but a Japanese animation cartoon called Dragon Ball Z. And in Dragon Ball Z, they collected these Dragon Balls, looked much like this. This is a replica of it. And there were 7 of them, and they went on a quest. Heroes went on a quest to gather these Dragon Balls, and they would essentially wish back someone or wish for something. So they go on this quest. The quest could take years, it could take months, however long, and they worked collectively to gather these Dragon Balls and make a wish. And I thought about the idea of gathering as a collective and making a wish. What would I be wishing for at the time of this piece? At present day, I thought about our martyrs, our black martyrs who were taken from us due to a racist system, a system that does not support us, and a system at every turn looks to denigrate us. So you have our hero here, who has collected the 7-star Dragon Ball, and again to that intersectionality with Christianity, numerology, supreme mathematics, Bible numerology, it all points to 7 being a number of God, being a number of favor, being a number of completion, looking at how God created the earth in 7 days. So the 7-star Dragon Ball of all Dragon Balls was the one that our hero here is gathering or collected to wish back the names of those on the wall in the back. So we have Philando, Akai, Alton, Tamir, Sandra, Freddie. And the extremely unfortunate thing about this while I was creating it is that I know that's not an exhaustive list. It's a list that till today is still a never-ending list. Every single day it's justice for a new person that we're requesting, when justice has never been aligned or designed to support us as a people. And this idea of just tagging a wall, this idea of constantly needing to make new art to represent a fallen soldier, to represent a martyr of this cause, a cause that is simply just looking for human decency, for rights, these unalienable rights that we're supposed to possess as people in this country that we do not whatsoever. So back to this idea of lyrics and music influencing my art, and the idea of martyrdom, we have Bob Marley singing, "How much longer will they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? They say it's just a part of it, they've got to fulfill the book." I'm just so tired of us having to come up with another name to fill this book. When does this end? So the idea of Wish You Well is wishing back those who have been placed in the book, whether that's the Christian context in the Lamb's Book of Life, the history books for their martyrdom, and just placed on a roster of those who have been taken from us unjustly. The only other thing I think I'll really touch on here, back to the idea of the conception and the superheroes in the show, the model was sourced specifically for her blonde hair, for her dark skin tone certainly, and also for her blonde hair, because those heroes in that show, when they had reached their most heightened power, and everyone who knows Dragon Ball Z is probably looking at me like, yeah, I know what a Super Saiyan is and such, but I'm thinking of my audience globally and everyone may not know. So those superheroes, when they became their most powerful, they grew blonde hair. And this model was sourced because Margot did have blonde hair, and it just fits so perfectly with the narrative and where I was trying to go with illustrating this powerful Super Saiyan, but also the vulnerability in the moment of, again, they have to wish back someone that's fallen. The solemn look, the intense light source focused on that eye, and then also what's in mind, the mind's eye of What am I looking forward to? What's in the past that I've had to look at? And how am I really focusing my intention and attention on wishing these people back? What are we going to do? Because it's no longer time to wish. How are we going to bring people back? How are we going to make sure this never happens again? What are we going to do as a community? I'm Zan Truluck. This is my piece, Wish You Well. And this has been Masterpiece Studio.